What's up, dude? How's it going?
Tell me if anything's blinking.
I'm in. I hacked the system. So what's the idea here? Tim sits where you are right now?
Tim will sit right here.
Smash the like button!
Smash that like button.
Just...
We got super chats. Blah, blah, blah.
Look! It's complicated.
No, Ian. No, Ian. Ian, no. Oh, the schedule's a little more relaxed now. I have a week.
Yeah, you were looking real frazzled.
One thing about these chairs is I don't want people to like, or maybe it'll be cool. It'll be like a more relaxed show. They'll all sit back like this.
Yeah. When I record upstairs, just by force of habit, what you're doing, I lean on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't sit still. Because then you have to pull the mic with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, also the cameras don't move on their own. Yeah. So if somebody's sitting back and then sitting forward, like it's going to definitely make it a lot harder for Lee unless we just stay on a wider shot. Should I put a light bar right there?
Yes.
Or should it be facing that way? I'm gonna put a light bar here. I think
one of the LEDs?
So yeah, there's gonna be one on each of these two strips here. Probably one over there facing that way maybe. Maybe not. Hopefully there's enough power. I think I have 3 different circuits, one running to the RV, one running to the computer basically alone, and then the other ones are doing all the audio and camera power. We should have like full power connectivity into the wall sockets in here.
Okay.
With like, you know...
New Jersey guy.
Yeah, he's the guy that did his old van. He's basically, I think he's going to strip the van and put all the...
Oh, the deep cycle batteries in here?
Put the whole solar system in here, yeah.
Nice.
Lighting's going to be probably the hardest thing I have left to do. Other than like trying to get this whole thing figured out.
I don't actually know if there's a word for it. A Zeppelin is a type of rigid airship. It's a brand. Brand of rigid airship.
So blimps are rigid?
No, blimps are not.
But Zeppelins are.
A Zeppelin is rigid, yeah. It has that internal structure in it.
What's the range on this?
Yeah, I've never actually flown one out of range, but the radios are probably good for about a mile. I think they even say longer than that.
New Chicken City's going well. Everybody seems happy. Dorothy's still in the old ghost Chicken City. All the buildings are run down and destroyed, and she's like this haggard old lady. She's older than everybody else, and she's all mangled looking. So all the baby chickens are like, "Oh, don't go to Ghost Chicken City. Old lady Dorothy lives there." Old lady Dorothy, man. She's creepy.
Where? Cable. And so if you spin it around, that cable gets twisted up. So that's the issue with this. So that other one, I actually built the gimbal so that the transmitter spins around with the camera. The transmitter's part of the gimbal. So instead of the transmitter being up here, it's down here with the camera. So you guys can choose what you want. But in reality, this one's going to be a little more limited on the camera function because it's not a GoPro camera, but it's easier to use because you don't have to think about cable getting twisted up. I got the motor system put together on here. Question is, on the inflating of the balloon, or are you going to keep the balloon at night? Are you going to keep it in here?
Probably not.
No.
Maybe the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, in the garage? Okay. All right. You want to inflate it in the garage, or?
We can play it outside and then fly it and then put it in the garage.
Yeah, it's always easiest if there's no wind during the assembly, the actual inflation. I always prefer, if it's possible, to inflate it inside and then take it outside.
We can inflate it in here, right?
Yeah. Those doors both open up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we can inflate it in here.
Is that it?
Yeah, this is the balloon, yeah. I'm just wondering where to do it. We could probably just do it right here.
I always thought that theory that there can be numerous timelines and parallel universes running concurrently with our own. For example, if I go back in time and stop the
This is just a little preventative
immediately create a new timeline which
durability,
from the old one. It is
so that
within
over
this
time the
timeline that Lincoln would live.
put that on the
In order to travel into the future, it would be
the glue bond doesn't break. Okay. Internal lights. Rabbit ears.
United States drops an atomic bomb.
So these are to just give the
Among the researchers who remain
gondola a little bit bigger of a footprint. Keeps it a little more stable on the balloon.
graduated from MIT in the spring of 1942. Both himself and his wife. Ann Havard was born in Madison. Ann was working as a research assistant at MIT when she met Ed, spending long hours in the lab together.
This connector here with 4 colors
Richard
for the lights.
really connect.
If you plug it in backwards, lights just won't work. Just gotta make sure they all line up there. Coming out of the balloon here, there's 3 wires. They're color coded though, so it's pretty easy. This orange and red and brown one is for the elevators. This red, black, and white one. The short one here, there's 2 of these. The short one goes to the balloon, it's the rudder. And this triangular connector is the motor that's in the bottom rudder. It only goes in one way. This long wire, this is a safety right here. This is your helium release valve. It's your oh crap valve. So you can let helium out. You guys can dress this up with stickers or whatever. You can spray paint it whatever color.
Richard returns to Portland after Edward's death to sell his parents' home. While cleaning out his parents' house,
That's it.
the government
We have a battery cable coming out the front and one out the back. So we can put batteries in multiple places based on how we want it to balance out. This valve where there's 2 wires, that's for the bottom fin because it has a motor on it. So,
November 6th, 1985. I've completed my father's legacy. 40 years of combined research.
and these wires are all the same colors as the ones up there, so you know which are which.
Vex mandate was just suspended.
It was?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals.
What's that?
Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals suspended it.
Cool. I hope California follows. Let's bring a helium tank down here and start putting some helium in there. Like this.
We can take one right now. Well, we need all of them eventually, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Smart way to do it.
Take the other one?
That guy's thinking. Let's see Chris's approach.
conventional shape though is really the only one that flies good outdoors.
Unless it's like weighted on the bottom.
Well, if it's not long and skinny, it's just not stable. If you have any wind, start getting any velocity out of it.
Oh yeah. It's not gonna blow itself out, is it?
Blow itself out.
Like push it off of itself.
Shouldn't. And if you turn it up real fast, it might.
How fast will the helium leak?
If your balloon's in good condition, you're gonna lose like 5% a day, and then you gotta top it off a little bit every day.
Where does it go?
Where's the helium go?
Yeah, out of
Just
pores.
up.
Yeah.
Just up. Yeah, it's such a thin material. It leaks through slowly.
Yeah.
And if you ever get a pinhole, you just fix it with some tape. I could put some batteries on it to help hold it down.
Is that other door open?
I don't know if it does open it. I think it might be.
Yeah, we don't know how to open that door.
Well, wait, here you go.
Oh, what was it?
You just pull this thing out. You pulled it up?
And it
I thought maybe it was stuck or something.
Oh no. Alright, that works.
Yeah.
I really think you got to get the Let's Go Brandon stickers on here. I think that'd be great.
Let's call it the Brandon.
Brandenburg.
Brandenburg.
So can we put Ian on it?
Yeah.
Ian, you ready for your ready to go to outer space in a real way?
Fly to the sun.
Not just by using substances. Are you ready to skyrocket to outer space?
Yep.
Ian?
I'm ready.
No, he's ready. Can we seriously put? I have a Let's Go Brandon flag.
Yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Can we put the Let's Go Brandon flag on this?
Yeah,
All
we
right.
need it. We need to add some sort of weight to it.
Yeah. Let's
have
go,
it here.
Brandon. Oh, it's right there.
That's one of them,
How
but
do we attach it?
oh no. It was sent to me.
Let's go, Brandon. You don't have it?
I do. I have the old school. Where did I put it?
Let's go, Brandon.
Okay.
But we could. And this is gonna be awesome. This is because this is like culture jamming as well.
How do we mount it?
So I can make some little anchor points real quick. Question is though, do you have any bungee or fishing line, string, kite string, something like that?
I don't know about that.
We have
we have
twine.
twine in the chicken coop. I need a knife. I'll take this. This will work.
But there's no way of putting it
We
back here.
we could, but it's gonna just dangle because we're not gonna be flying it fast enough for it to. I've done flags on the back before, but we always put rods in them to support them.
Don't be so fat, Vanessa.
Yes, we also want Benjamin Franklin tax this.
Yeah, of course.
All right, good. This is good, right?
Yeah, I like that.
So, as you can see, I like flying a lot of flags. I got my Polish flag, my Cardi B saluting America flag, my defund politicians flag, and this tax this very eloquently said dick flag, which I think is only going to be appropriate to represent the Zeppelin and the larger ideas exemplified here in such an articulate, high IQ way. So thank you also to the viewer who sent us this multi-tool. It's going to help us get my flag off of my RV into the Zeppelin. Nope, multi-tool backfire. I got to get a different one. Doesn't have the input for the flag. If you learn anything from the military-industrial complex, anywhere you put your flag, it's a part of a broader message of promoting peace and democracy. That's why I have so many flags adorned on my recreational vehicle. Now we need the wide shot. I gotta get the Polish flag in there. Yeah. That's a good message. We got a second flag.
And we're gonna just put four strings.
This is a lot lighter.
Let me see how heavy it is. This will be good. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll probably better. Anyway.
Well, we can put them both on. It's two sides. We'll just put it like that. And we'll put four strings on it.
And then there's a highway that we could hear.
With a brisket.
If we bring it up high enough.
In this
Order
spot,
brisket?
with all the trees, this is not a good place to fly it up high. We're just gonna practice hovering. I'm just gonna show you guys how to do it because the last thing I want to do is I've never had a blimp stuck in a tree, but I don't ever want to deal with it. Because I mean, how do you get it down?
We get Chris to climb it.
Yeah, like can you imagine though if it was tangled up in a tree up there? I mean,
We shoot it down.
you'd have to cut the tree down.
No, you can get up there. You call a fire department, tell them there's a cat. stuck up
There's
there.
a cat in the blimp.
Why don't we just control it with the twine until we get it clear of the trees, and then we're good.
Yeah, that's a good one, like a kite.
Yeah, I just I'm cautious about
Yeah, it was too big.
about the trees. I don't want to.
We don't believe in caution in this house.
Yeah,
Unless you would.
I think the reason I've never really had a blimp accident is because I'm just so paranoid about having them. I just don't. I don't.
It'd be funny if we lose control of the Let's Go Brandon blimp.
And it goes to Washington, D.C.
Yeah,
and it goes over the White House. That'd be awesome. I mean, this reminded me of the Ron Paul days. Ron Paul used to have a blimp.
Yeah.
That was the Ron Paul blimp.
Ron Paul blimp.
That was the way that he was getting his message across when the mainstream media was censoring. He literally bought a full-blown blimp and started flying it over in many of the swing states. So this is the mini Ron Paul Let's Go Brandon blimp that we are commencing here in Frederick, Maryland.
Who's the worst?
Probably Villager.
Hurricane your ass. Oh, I got you. Boom! Shield broke.
Oh! You got fucked up! I was close.
No, it was nowhere near
That
close.
was very close.
Damage given 752. Damage taken 156. You got to press A.
Well, I made it, but it's not my recipe. The internet told me the dry rub to use, and then I made it. It turned out really well.
We only eat the fat to have high intelligence and IQ, since your brains are mainly fat. I don't know if this is going to go good for us, but the fat's pretty good.
I don't eat the fat in chunks.
Blasphemy.
But that's why it works out. Think about it. If we all wanted to eat the chunks of fat, you know, what do we have left?
It's the way to eat. Not getting on the fat. No, zoom in. Yeah.
The white stuff?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yum.
It's too much. I eat like a little bit of the fat if it's paired with the meat, but just to eat a chunk of fat.
heaving. She's a vengeful, angry person who hates fat, who's un-American, and I'm watching her for communistic behaviors and activities since it's absolutely mind-boggling. Someone doesn't like fat, they're suspect.
You should be happy, like you know.
You should have seen her face. It was like a cat, dry heaving. When Chris was eating his look, again, Chris just had a bite of fat.
Oh.
Later.
No, I
You had
I
one.
drank water. It came out.